I'm Brian, and that's Dez. And every week on PSVR,
This week,
we take a look at the VR games that are coming to the PlayStation Store this week.
we gather up all the trailers we can find, all the descriptions we can plagiarize, and condense them down to this short video for you.
Sometimes we look at delayed games, or games that are just missing in action altogether.
So without further ado, here's PSVR
This week. The floating islands of Peacefall were once the site of ancient spiritual monuments dedicated to tranquility. Since then, the islands have fallen out of balance, and you must rebuild the land piece by piece to restore the monuments. Peacefall is a geometric puzzle game set in an abstract floating world. Complete the puzzles to build structures and enhance your surroundings, unlock bonuses, earn stars, and maximize your score. Are you ready to accept the challenge and restore harmony to the islands? Pixel Rip's 1989 is a wacky, multi-dimensional homage to the early days of gaming. The player embarks on a journey into the screen of a classic video game and beyond. Set in the era of portable 8-bit consoles, this game within a game follows the adventures of Dot, an in-game character who sees her world torn apart by an evil villain able to break through the video game screen and invade the real world. In the game, the player inhabits Nicola, a second-grade student who must help Dot save both realities by facing challenges in the retro gaming 2D world, all while distracting the cranky teacher and escaping the furious headmaster in her own 3D world.
Pixel Rip 1989, coming this spring. Batteries sold separately, gear kit not included.
Welcome to Electronauts, a virtual reality music creation tool designed for music lovers and creators of all ability levels. Electronaut plunges users into a surreal, sonic experience where they can remix, compose, jam, and perform on uniquely designed electronic instruments. Electronauts harnesses the power of VR to go inside of a song and feel completely in control, pushing the creative limits of music. Anamorphine is a first-person surreal exploration game where the player experiences the memories of the main character after an unknown trauma. Discover what happened by journeying through Tyler's memories of his relationship with his wife Elena and her depression. Escape his reality or face it and figure out how to move on as Tyler's subconscious twists the game in unexpected ways. But just a heads up, there will be no PlayStation VR support for Anamorphine at launch. While the flat and VR versions of the game are one and the same, the PSVR launch isn't slated until later this year. Thank you guys so much for tuning in to PSVR this week.
We'll be back next week to tell you about all the VR games coming to the PlayStation Store.
But keep in mind that no one outside of Sony really knows what games are coming when.
But we'll do our best to keep you up to date each and every week on PSVR
This week.